From across the pond in London, England, to the duck pond in Blacksburg, Virginia Tech is where Tobi Lawal now calls home.
I love Blacksburg. Like, I know I'm from the city. Like, I'm from London. Like, you would think I love the city. I love all the noise. Nah, I like it. Blacksburg is nice and quiet, cool. It was just like I saw that I could grow here, like off the court, on the court, in my faith with Christ, and as a basketball player, and as a person in general. So it just made it easy. It was an easy choice.
Despite his long-tenured basketball career thus far, his dreams and goals were never intended to be fulfilled on the hardwood.
Well, at first, I didn't even play basketball. I was playing football, soccer, and I did track. But I grew from like 5'9" to like 6'1", and then I still didn't play basketball. But then when I was like 16, basically 16, my friend was like trying to get me into it. I was like, nah, like I'm not trying to play basketball. But then obviously they got me into it a bit more, and then from there it just took off.
After coming over to the United States to work on his new intended craft, Tobi still questioned whether basketball was really for him.
So at Lee Academy it was kind of weird because I started to love basketball, but I wasn't really sure if I was like, what am I doing here? Like, it was really in the middle of nowhere, so it was like there's really nothing else. So I didn't know if basketball was for me, to be honest. But obviously everything I do, I give my heart out and I do it to the best of my ability.
After 2 years of VCU, Tobi's persistence enabled him to land with Virginia Tech. With transfers abundant on the roster for the Hokies, Tobi has received high praise from others for his work on the court, some of which has come from his new roommate in Duke transfer, Jane Shute.
No, Tobi, he's a great player. I had no idea who he was before I met him this year, and obviously he's my roommate, but yeah, he just has an extra floor. Incredible leaping ability, just phenomenal lob threat, come off, and sometimes reads that usually aren't there are there with Tobi, so probably the most athletic guy in college basketball, and a lot of fans will be happy to watch him this year.
And to help Tobi and the rest of the players navigate their journeys through college basketball is Sports Information Director Brian Cox.
Building relationships is really the lifeblood of being an SID. We are storytellers for our programs that we are responsible for covering. So elevating their storylines, right? And you do that by your research, but then also getting to know them as players, because the more trust that we can establish with a player, the more open they're going to be sharing their background and why they got into the games that they love.
With the season on the cusp of beginning and questions surrounding the new upcoming basketball year, Tobi says fans should be excited for the new squad to hit the floor.
I can tell you this. We're gonna surprise a lot of people. People don't know the work. Everyone in that locker room has been putting in work the whole summer. Trust me. It's gonna be a shock to the world. That's what I can say.